We're gonna be playing some DDLC, some Doki Doki Literature Club. I'm pretty much going into this completely blind. I haven't really. I know that's been like a trend on YouTube as of late to play this game, but I haven't really been keeping up with the Let's Player trends or whatever. Despite the fact that I do these streams, I don't really like Let's Plays that much. I just kind of do them to like because of like the chat and like just because I want some sort of something to do, and also some using this channel for something. But so yeah, I don't really know much about this game. I know that it said like this game is not for those who are easily disturbed, and then like the first screenshot is like an animal girl. So I don't know what this is gonna be like a mixed bag of things. Like I've had like 5 friends come up to me and say, "Have you played Doki Doki Literature Club yet?" And then they're like, "Play it. It's free, and it gets really interesting after the first hour." So I have no idea what I'm getting into here. But I feel like this might be fun, just to play kind of one of these trendy YouTuber games that make people scream and whatever, and then they get views because they scream a lot or whatever. Alright, I'm booting up the game now. Right, there we are. Getting a Steam message. Oh my, okay, it's because they saw me playing this. Just called me gay. This is your fault. It's your fault he called me that. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but it's your fault. You shits. Alright. This game is not suitable. Fuck. Alright. Individuals suffering from an anxiety or depression may not have a safe experience playing this game. What the? For content warnings, please visit, well, ddlc.moe. Nice. Alright, how much did you have to pay for that domain name? Was that just like owned by a company? Someone randomly had the domain ddlc.moe/warning.html. Alright, whatever. So, I'm pretty good with this. I'm fine. I'm not easily disturbed. By playing Doki Doki Literature Club, you agree that you are at least 13 years of age, and you consent to your exposure of highly disturbing content. I'm 12 years old, guys. I can't agree to this. Should I, like, put the chat down in case of spoilers or whatever? This game is not suitable for children or those who are easily disturbed. This is amazing so far. No, don't put the chat down? Alright. Okay. Text speed. Alright. Let's do this. Text speed, we can bring that up a bit. Skip unseen text. Don't skip unseen text, why? Alright. What the hell have you guys got me? This is like a prank. You guys are just gonna make me play a dating sim game live on stream. For an hour at least, because they say like my friend comes up to me, he's like, "Have you played Doki Doki Literature Club yet?" And I'm like, No, I haven't. What the hell is that? And then it's like, play it. It gets really interesting after the first hour. I don't know. I have to sit through an hour of this before it gets interesting. I'm not really into these kind of games, you guys. Alright, whatever. Let's just start up. And please enter your name. Gotta capitalize it. Like a proper scholar. Hey! Oh, please. Please, why did... I already know. Please. Why did I already make that voice? I'm already, like, ready for this. I already have the voices ready. I see an annoying girl running toward me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. The girl is Sayori, my neighbor and good friend since we were children. Oh my god, this looks like... Turn music... Oh, whoa. Is music off? Can you guys not hear it? Alright, whatever. You should turn it up, I mean, alright. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, but it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. Yeah, I hear you, brother. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's good, chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. What a dick. No, I'm not doing that voice. Alright, a little louder. Is that good? I don't want to turn it up too loud so that you guys can't hear me. I overslept again, but I caught you this time. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. This guy just gives no craps. He's like... You say that like you were thinking about ignoring me. That's mean, Booble Flurp. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. Fine. But you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have time in don't have it in you to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Booble Flurp, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Man, this guy's way too relatable. He's apathetic as hell. He doesn't want to do anything after school. I don't like doing that. I do nothing after school. I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. I've been looking at either. That's not true. You told me you would join a club this year. Did I? Sure, it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's on about. You don't just dismissively say, like, yeah, I can understand you're like, yeah, alright, whatever. But you don't just dismissively say, yeah, I think I'm gonna join a club this year. Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me, and I'm perfectly content just getting on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Jesus, man, come on. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college. Your happiness is really important to me. Aww. To me, you know, that's adorable. And I know you're happy now, but I'd die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. You trust me, right? Don't make me keep worrying about you. Alright. Look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. No promises, though. At least promise me you'll try a little. Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? It's because you love her and you know it. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relent to her. This guy is like man tsundere. Is tsundere exclusive to girls? Is that an exclusive term? This guy's like the most like, oh yeah, she's just so annoying, man. God, I can't stand her. I guess seeing her so much after me I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside her head. School day is as ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Man, what? Alright, I take back what I said about this guy being relatable. He's like, I imagine this guy, like, he listens to Last Resort on a 2000-something iPod, like an early generation iPod with eyeliner. It's sad. I already kind of hate this main character, to be honest. Clubs. Sayori Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello? Sayori? Oh. Sayori must have come into the classroom while I was spacing out. I look around and realize that I'm the only one left in the classroom. Really, man? Really? I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Quality ass dialogue. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed. You don't need to wait up for me if it's gonna make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, well, you know. Know what? Well, that you could come to my club. Sayori. Yeah? There's no way I'm going to your club. Ah, meanie. Sayori is vice president of the literature club. That's not so bad. I thought it was gonna be like something really embarrassing or whatever. It's not that's not bad. I'm not really a fan of this guy. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 99% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed to be even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Oh. No, come on. Dude. Alright. Chicks dig guys who read books. Alright? Not that I would know that. Why am I trying to coach this fictional character? Why am I suddenly trying to give him relationship advice? He's pretty much shown no interest in any relationship so far. I mean, she's alright. She's alright. I feel like... I don't know. Why am I talking? Stop talking, Adam. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kinda told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cupcakes and everything. Don't make promises you can't keep. I can't tell if Sayori is really that much of an airhead or if she's so cunning to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake. Oh, you poor baby, you're gonna get a cupcake. Alright, Booble Flurp is... I don't like him. I don't like this guy. I already hate the character I'm playing as. Yes, let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. Christ. Did you get the message? I don't see the guy in the chat yet. Alright, I need to text him. I'll text him straight through SMS. This is the only reason I'm doing this. Because it'll make him shut up. I'm joking. If he's actually watching this. Alright. I dejectedly followed Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member's here. I told you, don't call me a new member. I glance around the room. Welcome to the... Oh, whoa. I mean, welcome to Literature Club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori always says nice things about you. Seriously, you brought a boy? Alright, obligatory lolly, great, wonderful. Way to kill the atmosphere. Oh man. Yeah, Booble Flurp's dick is gonna ruin the atmosphere. Ah, Booble Flurp, what a nice surprise. Welcome to the club. All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of Oh no! It's full of incredibly cute girls. Oh no. No. Why did you target the lolly right away, man? Come on. No, come on. What are you looking at? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's possibly a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. Aw. Just ignore her when she gets moody. Sayori says that quietly into my ear, then turns back towards the other girls. Anyways, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. And this is Yuri, the smallest in the club. Don't say things like that. Wait, she looks taller than... Wait. Alright, whatever. Yuri, who appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Oh my god. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It sounds like you already know Monika, is that right? That's right. It's great to see you again, Boobleflurp. Monika smiles sweetly. Oh! That is some sprite design. Why do they have like the exact same face? Look at this. Except for the eyes, they look like... the smile is almost... like the skin tone's exactly the same. Come on. If you kind of squint your eyes, it's like you're looking at two of the same person. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We rarely talked, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically, completely out of my league. So, having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little... You too, Monika. I came late, but I still came. Great, Colby, great. Come sit down, Booblethorpe. We made room for you at the table, so you can sit down to me or Monika. Look at the cupcakes. Sit down next to Sayori. I like Sayori. Hey, I made them. I'll get them. Jesus. Sorry, I got a little too excited. You don't have to apologize. I mean, you were offering a favor, and this game has some backwards ass morals already. Then how about I make some tea as well? The girls have a few desks arranged to form a table. Aw. Where is it? Where is it? Why? Stockclassroomimages.net. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so that there's one space next to Monika and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrapped tray and Yuri opens the closet. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Sayori. Natsuki proudly marches to the back of my table, tray in hand. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! I don't know how to approach this noise. Whoa! Whoa! Whatever. Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make ears. So cute! I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. Well, you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monika, I follow. It's delicious. Sayori talks. Can I see the cookies? I want to see the cookies. They sound cute. Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. I turn the cupcakes around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. I can't help but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? Aw, okay, stop. You can't do this to me right now. I'm actually... Alright. You're starting to make me feel something. I finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavor. I wonder if she made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Hey, Boobleflurp said something nice. I'm surprised. Alright. Well, why are you thanking me? Oh my god. It's not like Haven't I heard of this somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Oh, please. I thought you technically did. Sayori said, well, maybe, but not for you know, you dumb. Oh my god. Oh my god, stop it. Please. Please. Alright, this feels like kind of... It feels like it's bordering... It's like on the line of being a parody, but it's not enough to be a parody. I don't know how I feel about this. Alright, alright. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yeah, right. Yuri returns to the table, carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? I guess. Don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not. Oh my god! Please stop. Like we're hitting their their Doki Doki buttons right away. Ow. Where they go into the embarrassing, the blush. I don't. Stop, please. I don't insult it. Yuri looks away. I meant that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. I'm glad. I don't. This is so uncomfortable already. All right. I'm not. I don't like this. Yuri, this entire playthrough is gonna be used against me. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So, what made you consider the literature club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me that I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so that's okay. Don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Oh, I might have the hiccups with that. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? Okay. That is such a weird movement. Alright, just transitioning. Well, you know. To be honest, I can't stand all of the politics around the major club. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicly and publicity and how to prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica is a great leader. Yuri also nods in agreement. Oh my god. These characters have like their single personality trait, and that's all they have, really. And I'm surprised there aren't more people in this club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard to convince people that you're both fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah, we'll do our best. I'm giving Yuri the misery voice. You know it. I don't know what voice to give her. I just used my regular voice for her so far. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these. Maybe that's why they were all so delighted by the idea of a new member joining. Though I don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature. So, Boobleflurp, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, please don't say. He's gonna say manga, ain't he? Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Oh, I guessed it. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Aww. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seems so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up after she finds her comfort in the world of books. That she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Is that foreshadowing? Also, I haven't saved yet. Shouldn't I do that? Alright, yeah, okay. Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasped something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you? I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, then I really can't put it down. Yeah, I like horror stories too. I've never really read a whole, 500-page book. Maybe short stories. Just to read them on a shitty ass Kindle paper. If 9th grade English taught you anything, is that this is clearly foreshadowing. Alright. Cause they said, this game's not for the faint of heart at the beginning. I don't know why. Is it because it makes my Doki Doki hits in the dub? Alright. Talk like 6th grade. Surreal horror is often successful at changing the way you look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Yeah, alright. This is something I can actually talk about since I'm a huge horror fan, in general, not just literature. And now I'm drawing a blank because I'm nervous and I was supposed to talk about a topic and then I was about to go on a thing, but I can't now because I want to. Whenever I have conversations in my head, I can talk for stuff like this for hours and give my own opinions on it and sound really smart, but then when I start to use my mouth, it doesn't work. Life sucks. Alright. Ugh, I hate horror. Worst girl. Look at this right here, she's worst girl. Oh, why is that? Well, Natsuki's eye, I should feel bad now. Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. Aw, crap. That's right, you usually like to write about cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind last club meeting. Looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud and Give That Back. Fine. Your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as cute as you are. Oh my god, really? Oh my... It's like they're enforcing the idea that her personality is little. Even Sayori is saying it. I don't like these characters a lot. Whoa, what? Sayori settles up behind Natsuki and puts her hands on her shoulders. Stop it, please. I'm not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Huh? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? Did you just hecking call Natsuki worst girl? I'm sorry, was that a sin? She doesn't like horror. Alright? I can't deal with that. I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No! Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. Oh my god, Booblethorpe, don't start. Is Natsuki trapped? By this game's logic, probably not. Although that would be a nice twist, like what Yuri was saying earlier about stories throwing you for a twist. Like the horrifying act that ultimately reveals that everything is the part that's too intense for young children and people who are faint of heart is the fact that they all have dicks. That's my predictions for this game. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. And this is why I don't like story write for games. I just make crap that's like arcade like. I don't want to expose my vulnerabilities. There's already too many present physically. And that right there was a vulnerability emotionally that I just exposed. Fuck. Maybe Natsuki Trap is a fan theory. Wait, is there like an actual like? Please tell me there's like documentation on this, like that where they point out multiple pieces of evidence. Please. Actually, it's fact. Alright, I don't know what to believe anymore. And also, if it is fact, don't spoil the game for me like that. That was simply my predictions. Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. ... Why did I was grasping at humor and I just read ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Is my stream alright? Is it like I was getting really good latency earlier? Yeah, alright, that's fine. Wait, click and then quickly move back. Alright, yeah, I have like a 1 second delay actually. Wow. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sit in silence for a moment. Okay, I have an idea, everyone. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then, next time we meet, we'll share them with each other. That way, everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it. Plus, now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Boobleflurp? Alright, it's been a while since they've said that name, so now I'm like getting used to it again. Monika smiles warmly at me once again. Aw. Hold on, there's still one problem. What's that? Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Oh, he's back to being a dick. Sorry, I may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train. They all simultaneously were like, slight worry. Alright. I lose my train of thought. All four girls are stare back at me with dejected okay, that's actually a really good description of what's going on right now. In fact, I'm a bit... But, aw, don't start. Please, don't make me feel bad. But, I'm sorry, I thought... Boobleflurp. God damn. You all... I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? Destroy the thoughts. Alright, man? I'm sorry. Alright, I was grasping at humor there, alright? And that's the first thing that came to mind. That is, if writing poems is the price that I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful stop. Please stop, please. If writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. Please tell me they all like go up a single centimeter like they all went down a single centimeter at the exact same time. Yes! I'm just gonna say it, this game's pretty predictable so far. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, I'm so happy. Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Aw, stop. Stop, please. Alright, I love Sayori. She's my favorite. Hey, you really did scare me there for a moment. If you really came just for the cupcakes, I would be super pissed. And that makes it official. Welcome to the Literature Club. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that, we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone remember tonight's assignment? Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Boobleflurp, I look forward to seeing how you express your fuck. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star moniker with my mediocre writing skills? That's exactly what was going through my mind. I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey, Boo Boo Flurp. Since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? That's right, Suri and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay. Oh, well, that was like a really sad yay right there. With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monica. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in a literature club? Perhaps I'll have the Mad Daddy's playing PUBG. Mad Daddy's playing PUBG and I'm here streaming Doki Doki Literature Club. And he's streaming PUBG. This is what you guys did to me. I could be playing PUBG. I actually don't have PUBG. I actually don't want PUBG. Why am I complaining? PUBG's kinda dumb. Or whatever. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. It's time to write a poem. Pick words that you think your favorite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. Oh, okay, that's actually... Who did he pick? Who did I pick? I haven't picked anyone yet. Alright, so what's my favorite? Who's my favorite? Can I do Sayori? Sayori's my favorite. Alright, Inferno. Shit. Charm, cute, whistle. Oh, this is a lovely... Scars. Friends. Oh, okay. So she likes Friends. I know that she's cute, and then she's like super into... Alright, you know what? I'm gonna pick Horror Girl. If I don't have the chance to do Sayori. Misery. What? What? No! Kiss, pink, skirt, sunset, flee, insight, extreme, or explode. Explode. Yes, alright, good. Alright, heartbeat, eternity. Yeah, alright, look at this, yes. Philosophy, judgment, secretive, incapable, lollipop, smile, cry, anxiety, fuck, secretive. Secretive? Yeah. Long and complex for your big titty goth girl. Alright, long and complex. Melancholy or depression. She my big titty goth girl. Alright, I like horror stuff, okay? And she likes horror stuff. Estefanos, did you just put an XD face in my chat? Alright, you know what? I'm resisting the urge to put you in timeout for that after image. Yes! Yes! Extraordinary. Fuck. She's just getting no love. Alright, it's gotta be long and complex, not just long. Size doesn't matter. Alright, fireflies. God! I don't know, I thought, you know, I think fireflies are one of them. No, actually, don't. Unstable. Yes. Hopeless. Strawberry. No. Meager, lucky, ambient. Alright. Dream, horror. Variance, tragedy. What? Why? What about tragedy does she like? Alright, unrestrained. Unrestrained. Alright, nice. Embrace. Swimsuit. Screw it, swimsuit. Fantasy, raindrops, bliss. Fantasy, socks, summer, starscape, sparkle, contamination. Incongruent. frightening. Oh yeah, heaven sent, agonizing. Hi again, Boobleflurp. Glad to see you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but I at least keep my word. Well, I'm back at Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Boobleflurp. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you. Don't trust me. Trust me, it's not. Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sorry, you told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. Stop no club shaming me, alright? Alright, I can do what I want with my free time. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. Oh, okay. Natsuki finds herself stuck between saying Monica and manga. Right? This is kind of... Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Boobleflurp always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room. How dependable. Sorry, that's because your room is so messy that it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two are really good friends, aren't you? Might be a little jealous. Oh. Shit. How come? You and Boobleflurp can become good friends too. Sayori. As usual, Sayori seems oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, you even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Me? Not really.
Why? Why are you making me do this, please, God?
Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? Never mind. Sorry, made it sound like it's a big deal when it's really not. What do I do? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. I guess it means it's up to me to rescue this situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first... Do you have your files open? What do you mean? Oops, wait, I accidentally resized. Shit. Alright, wait. There. Is that right? Files for Doki Doki? What? Am I supposed to have them open? Estefano alright, well I guess I'll bring up the files then. Did I install this on C drive or D drive? Do I have to actually go to like the Steam directory? Remember, I'm scared just put like a thing on your desktop when it messed with files. Yeah, alright, I put it in here. Doki Doki Literature Club. Alright, whatever, I have the files open if it messes with them. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place, so any nice gesture from you was a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book, DDLC/characters. Adam, which one would you vor? You gotta think about that one, Colby. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. Oh, okay. I really like her. I really like her. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? You know, he's onto something there. It's quite convenient. She even picked out a book she thinks I'll like, despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think. Now that everyone's settled in, I expected Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery Are they not going to mention the poem? Alright, whatever. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression, like she was waiting for this chance. Oh, God, stop. Meanwhile, Natsuki's rummaging around in the closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a bit more. But at the same time, I would feel bad for distracting her. I'm sorry, I'm moving my mouse around a lot. I do that when I'm bored from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like it's the same book she lent out to me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. What is the book? Tell me the book. Crap. I think she knows me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes meet for a split second. But that only makes her hide her face deeper in the book. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I muttered this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. That's even creepier. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious. How do you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. I see. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Markov. There's an ominous looking eye. Is that like an actual book? What was it called? History. Wait, history. It's called Portrait of Markov. Who's Markov? Oh, no. It doesn't have anything. M. Markov, is that 1921? Portrait of M. Markov. There's a dude here, and there's a portrait of him. Oh, whatever, man. Alright, I just want to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's just about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. Okay, oh, my throat's really dry. I gotta get some water. While her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Damn. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Booblethorpe? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy these kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri was into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that those kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, of their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, They're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. She's alright, she's more relatable than the main character, who I think is meant to be, like, relatable to this crowd. No, she's not. Why did I say that? Why am I acting like the character from the game right now? Alright. I didn't mean it like... I didn't mean like... thing right there. I meant like in the way she rambles on for too long about things and says the wrong thing. I wonder where that... not that you guys knew about that. Alright, whatever. I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know I have this problem. And also she likes horror, so she's also a bit more relatable. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so... Psychological horror too, that's like the creme de la creme for me. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. This means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Booble Flurp is becoming a bit more tolerable. For me. It's a literature club after all. That's true. In fact, you might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I put into my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah, are you sure? Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing. Maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do. Adam, which one would you for? Stop talking. I'll decide this soon, okay? I don't really mean to. Sorry. Okay, yeah, she's too relatable. I say sorry too much. This is like something... This is starting to hurt a bit. It's starting to hurt. Alright, Vor, oh, Estefanos, if you don't know what Vor is, don't look it up. Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's. God, my throat's dry, I'm talking so much. Or maybe it's not even because of that, it's something. Fuck. This is not a good condition to be reading. Reading in. I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's and hold my book between the two of them. I suppose so. Okay, I'm getting way too into this part right now. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost... Okay, this is adorable. Stop. You can't do this to me. Why are you guys making me play this? I'm starting... It's starting to get to me. Like, at the beginning, I'm like, oh, this is just so cliche. God damn it. It's adorable. Alright, it's adorable. It's unrealistic, but it's adorable. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and her forefinger. I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to the side. But holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Oh, please. 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 This game's adorable. Why are you guys making me play this? You guys just want to see me like get all flustered and crap. Turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. Oh, her face is changing too. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I could do. Since you've been so patient, this is the best club ever. Since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes to the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. Oh wait, I want sets runner. DDLC/characters? Wait, is that the folder? Oh, there's this folder named characters. CHR files. There's one for each. Why is there like an that's not how programming works. I mean, I don't, unless they're like sprite sheets. Why do I need to be in here? Is there like stuff that's gonna... Alright, shh. Alright, whatever. No one told me to shush, so alright, whatever. Adam, get out of there. Why do I need to get out of there? Am I gonna die? Am I gonna die if I stay in the characters folder too long? Stay out. Stay out. What is this? Why are you guys telling me to stay? I'm a little freaked out. You must wait? Monica's at 135 kilobytes and the rest are under 100. She's the biggest one. Wait. Didn't they say... Or whatever. Whatever. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own I skipped the last word. Volition. Alright, whatever. Alright, cool. Alright. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. Okay, this is getting... Alright, now it's getting back into cheesy territory. It was cute, and now you're going further. You're going further than cute. And that's when it gets... That's when it gets sappy. When it gets more than sweet, it gets too sappy. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of Oh, I thought that was like a meta moment for a second, like Booba Flurp was talking about the main character of the game when he's the main character. Whatever. Reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? I forgot we were reading a book. Please, why are you guys doing this to me? How does she... Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she's also second guesses all the things she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent from some of your mannerisms. They're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remains silent for a moment. Why do you, like, get all into her vulnerabilities and stuff like that? That's not cool, man. But, Booba Flurp, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. But wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. God damn. Well, I guess I more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Oh my god, how many times have I seen this line in games like this, like Danganronpa and whatever, where they have like that little mini dating sim mode? I swear to god, I've seen that line so many times in these kind of stuff. What are you saying all of a sudden? Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we shared today's poems with each other. Oh, shit. Shit, yo. We might not have enough time if we wait too long. Yuri exhale, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. Her poem is gonna be about me too. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Hold on one sec. I think I've chosen the one which I would vor. I can't say that casually. But I actually need to go see the character screen just to remember her name. What was the Natsuki? Because she's small. So it probably wouldn't be as stressful on my throat, which is hurting like a motherfucker right now. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright, I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. Good choice. I'm just doing it because it's convenient, alright? There's not too much curvature. So it would likely be not a very bumpy experience. If I had to, I'm saying I wouldn't do it for any of them if I had a choice. And if Yuri was more like, if Yuri was more in the same body type as her, then I'd say double yes. But why am I'm not into that was a joke. Please don't ever. No, alright. I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I couldn't really find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait. Sayuri and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayuri is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. God damn, my throat. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags. I do the same myself. Should I show my poem to you first? Well, do I want to choose the one that I wrote it for? Or do I want to, like, save it for last? So that it has, like, a powerful effect. I'm trying to reason here. I don't know the logic of these games, alright? I don't know if it's backwards ass or asswards backwards. Asswards back. I'm waiting for an answer. Chat, please. Please. I'm kind of on the line of just doing it. Yuri, alright, whatever. Yuri seems the most experienced, so I should start with her. I can trust her opinion to be fair. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten. Oh, exceptional. What was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hate me. Really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? You use your imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Oh, what are you guys doing to me? I don't... She's still bland as hell, but she's the best bland. She's the best... Out of the 5 bland characters, she's the best bland character, okay? She traces her finger along the words in the poem, as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah, okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most noticeable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style... Mother... Fuck. Alright, that was lovely. You got a nice little burp there for you guys. Do you like that? Alright. Try to make... Okay, now it's... Oh wait, is it? It's 11. We're at level 2 Adam right now. Try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form-fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, it's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a bit biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry, it's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or to Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily, as if it's a rare opportunity for her, which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendril... Something of my hair illuminates beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. Shit. I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all. But it took you a long time to read. It took me like 15 seconds probably. I don't know. Well, I just don't read script very often. I actually think your handwriting is pretty. That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. Not at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest, since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Whoa. Okay, I want to see her crazy side. I want to see her crazy poetry side right now, because I like that first poem, and I don't like poems at all, man. But maybe I'm biased. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Actually, this story isn't about a ghost at all, you little flirp. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost, lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past. Oh my god, what happened to her? What happened to her? Who hurt her? And soon to be left with nothing. That's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah, if anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this, but in the end I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Boobleflurp. You too. Yuri is a gift. Alright, so... I want to see what Natsuki... maybe I shouldn't... Do I need to go in like... Alright, whatever. Boobleflurp, if you're not going to take this club seriously, then go home. What? Harsh. What, you expect me to believe they actually put effort into this? Do you think I'm stupid? I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. I'll start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Painful to think about. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. Tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Aw. Yeah, I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. It's cute. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like it when it's easy to read, but it hits you hard. Why is Boobleflurp suddenly so perfect? Should be a dick screwing up everything again, come on. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like, I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made me fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. Guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. I decided to humor her with that last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is.
I don't really care how old everyone is.
Okay, that actually wasn't that creepy, I just made it creepy. But if Natsuki is feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Sayori Monica. Sorry, yeah, Sayori. This is a good poem, Bluebell. Are you sure this is your first time? Of course, it's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right, but that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It kind of reminds... People still watching me at this point, I'm just burping. 3 people are watching, what's wrong with you? Alright, it just reminds me of how you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, I keep saying Boobleflurp. But Boobleflurp. I need to get my crappy names right. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Okay, you know what? Sayori kind of pales in comparison to Yuri now. She seems kinda the blandest of the bland. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason the motive was Yuri. Okay. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that. Alright, I'm gonna hold on to that then. Yay. Okay, she's alright. She's cute. I think she's definitely the cutest. Okay. That's gonna piss off somebody. Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you missed me. Kissed my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub this. Oh shit. Making me rub the sleepy from my... Wait. Wait, wasn't like she the one... Wasn't Boobleflip the one who gets her out of bed? Wait, is this about... Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting to wish a rainy day? I look above, the sky's blue, it's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast. Alright. Sayori, this is just a guess, but did you wait until this morning to write this? No, just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a bit better about myself. Don't be mean. Still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to make it sound like it was a bad poem. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school, it's bad to skip breakfast. Get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyways, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Okay, Sayori's... Yeah, alright. Sayori and Yuri are tied for me. Monika's the best. Yeah. But next time I won't forget, and I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I'll look forward to it. Who should I show my poem to? Yeah, next. Monika? Hi, Boobleflip. Having a good time so far? Yeah, good. Glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course, I'll be afraid to bring things up. I'm much better off just going with the flow until I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Don't worry, Boobleflip. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? That sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monika my poem. Great job, Boobleflip. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. Not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. Nice. That way it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that it's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that efficiently, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel, or letting them deeply analyze all the nuances. It can take your years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure I'm nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. Okay, I feel nothing for Monika. That's sad. I've actually liked the other characters so far. I just don't feel anything. It's like the tutorial girl. Everyone else might be a bit biased towards their own kinds of styles, but I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty competent for someone who claims to be not very good. Well, that's because I have to sound competent. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the spackle protrudes? A noisy neighbor, an angry boyfriend, I'll never know I wasn't home. I peer inside for a clue. No, I can't see. I reel, blind, like a film left out in the sun. But it's too late, my retinas are scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. stretching forever into everything. A hole of infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and he on the other side was looking in. What the shit? So that's creepy. So what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for free feedback. It's okay. Just that the style has gotten pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between the words and lines. When performed out loud, it can be really powerful. Yeah, my performance was very powerful. What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say that I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. Anyway, here's monikers, yeah, monikers. Alright. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point, and you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen on the same spot for too long, you'll get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Jesus Christ. That took way too long. I'm gonna go get another glass of water. I'm gonna make it big this time so I don't... Yeah. Phew. I guess that's everyone. Never mind, I'm not getting another glass of water. There was a couple sips left that hydrated. Glance around the room. That was a bit more stressful than I anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me for my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. Guess that's what I ended up getting myself into. Across the room, Sayori and Monica are happily chatting. My eyes land on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchange sheets of paper, sharing their respective poems. As they read of tandem, I watch each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyebrows furrow in frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Huh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you just completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How could that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Huh? You mean you only have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Did I say that last line right? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something... Alright, yeah. Thanks, but it didn't really come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it. Boobleflorp did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Boobleflorp liked my poem too, you know? He even told me he was impressed by it. Natsuki suddenly stands up. Oh? I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri. That's not what I... Ugh. You're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Boobleflorp appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours. Fucking Christ. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Why does my bathroom smell like cheese? Someone cut the cheese. Stupid fucking bathroom joke. Alright, what? Ooh. Is everyone okay? Oh, you know what? I wasn't the one who pooped. I don't want to read that line. I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Boobleflurp started showing up. Natsuki! Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Aw. Suddenly, both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Boobleflurp. She's just trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Boobleflurp. Oh, but wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feelings and meaning the most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Boobleflurp? Oh no, I don't want to do this. Don't. I don't know. I liked Natsuki's poem, but I liked Yuri's like a lot. But like, they both have valid points. I think both styles are okay. How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing, but whomever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Help me say. Alright, wait, hold on. Do Yuri? What about if I do help me Sayori? Can't I just like say both things? Please? Please, I don't want to upset either of them. I'll feel bad. No? Fine. Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. You're seriously talented. Oof. They'll make you feel bad afterwards if I choose the Sayori thing? Come on. Why do I... Can't I just compliment both? This is dumb. They're gonna make me feel bad no matter what. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feeling into it and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. This is really cheesy. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. Okay. Okay, come on, don't attack her now. Please, please. Oh. This is... now I don't like the main character again, because I know exactly what I would say in this situation, which is just... You both kind of acted dumb. Natsuki clenched her fists. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped. At this point, she's being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my head. Sorry, she doesn't need to... You know what? I'm gonna go do that. It'll spare me from having to look at your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki snatches her own poem up from the desk and storms out. Oh, damn it. Okay, you know what? At this point, I'm turning off all feelings because I know that it's just gonna hurt. It's just gonna hurt, and I'm gonna be hurt live. And people will be able to see me being hurt in the stream archive forever. I'm quitting feelings cold turkey. I'm quitting feeling towards game characters cold. You're done. I'm done. This was not a... How dare you guys? Natsuki, she really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hand while she stares down at her desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri, how could anyone have not gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. What about Natsu? I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So, what thing did Natsuki said? Well, never mind that. Okay. This was an unpleasant experience. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did y'all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Will I say it was worth it? It was alright. Well, mostly. Boobleflorp, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe learn something from your friends, too. So your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a bit more about the kind of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I could at least do a better job impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Boobleflorp, ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. This is something. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? Between Yuri and Natsuki. Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just want your opinion, that's all. You can see why they make good friends with you. Boobleflorp. It's nice that I get to spend some time with you in the club. But I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. And I think everyone really likes you too. That's... Every day is gonna be so much fun. Sigh. It looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? We'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to... Oh my god, this music is so... I said that more to myself than I did to her. But it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay. Yeah. Let's do this. Alright. Philosophy. Alright. Secretive. Graveyard. Sensation. Melancholy. Vivid. Boop. 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 I think tone. Shit. Valentine. Summer electricity. What was that noise? I swear I just heard a noise. Like a deep rumbling. Oh, that's me. That's just me rubbing the wire of the earbuds. Alright. Tragedy. Oh. Why does she like tragedy? Climax. Whoa, wait. I just want to see. Really? Alright. Judgment. Judgment. Wait. Spelled wrong. Wait, is judgment spelled like that? Judgment isn't spelled like that. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, look at that. Judgment versus judgment. Everything after Z by dictionary.com. Is judgment spelled with an E? Have you ever seen the word judgment spelled in two different ways? Okay, no, I'm not doing this right now. So I guess that's fine. I thought it was like If you click that one, you like lose points because you spelt something wrong. Disoriented. After image. Massacre. Oh my god. Cry. Oh, never mind. Universe. Despise. Vacation. Peaceful. Unrestrained. Misfortune. Universe. Whisper. Heartbeat. Shopping. Sugar. Games. Email. Nightgown. No, she'd like nightgown, right? Heartbeat. No, never. No. She liked heartbeat. Alright. Contamination. Headphones. Scars. Clouds. Friends. Question. Ambient. Incongruent. Effulgent. Incapable. Shame. Insight. Frightening. Infinite. I gotta really get edgy. Meager. Clumsy. Hopeless. Raindrops. Marriage. Twirl. Unrequited. Landscape. Lollipop. And fester. Hopeless? No? Whoa. Why is she so into like things like what was it? Tragedy and I don't know. Portrait file. I used Inferno last time, right? Portrait? No, I think Inferno. Starscape. Whistle and jump. Starscape? Alright. Okay, here we go. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. I've gotten a little bit more comfortable here over the past couple days. Entering the club room, the usual Alright, this game's kinda getting me a bit tired. I'm gonna try to play until like something catches my eye because so far it's been really generic. I need to see what the hype is about. Hi, Boobleferp. Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Well, I'm just not used to you being in the club, that's all. I see. That's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. Huh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with why. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. Yeah, no, the entire audience can see right through Sayori. Most of the characters. That's not fair. How did he even know? It's simple. If he had enough money in the first place, he would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. What a thinker. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. Oh wait, I didn't change the game to Doki Doki Literature Club, did I? There we are. Now it should save and... Yeah, right. Now I'll show up on Doki Doki YouTube gaming page or whatever. There's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice she was listening in. Her face is in the books as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri, tell Boobleferp to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough Holy shit. I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book. I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. Doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. This is uncomfortable. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, and now I have to accept the revolution. Fuck. Retribution. That Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them. Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. But out of nowhere, something smacks Sayori right in the face and tumbles onto the desk. What? Ow. What was... a cookie? Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around it. Is this a miracle? Is it because I paid my restitution? Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. I'm so happy. She just hit you in the face. Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a huge bite. So good. Sayori suddenly clasps her hand over her mouth. I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Ah, yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it? Jeez, beggars can't be choosers. But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do I think I gave you that one? Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me. Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her. Stop. Why? Stop. You're it's weird. Ah, jeez. I get it. Cookie still in hand. Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. Hey! Did you seriously just do that? Ooh hoo hoo hoo. Mouthful, Sayori trots away. Run from the little she-devil. She will eat your soul. Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometime. Monica, can you tell Sayori? Natsuki's having a hard time. I kind of feel bad now. Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Haven't you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all. Eh? You don't think she has a I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. There you are. I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I just kind of lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't really. I just kind of started recently. I always wanted to learn piano. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a bit better, I will. Yay! That sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Booble Flurp. Monica smiles sweetly. Jeez, this one's bright. I didn't mean pressure or anything like that. Don't worry, I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I'd really love the chance to share once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks. So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapade. I'm not sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. It looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Wait, what? Hey, Yuri. I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a different book than the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was just kind of waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Thanks very much. There's one thing that can make my reading time here any better. It's a nice cup of tea. Alright, I need to get another glass of water. I'm losing it here. I'm sorry. I'm gonna cut these out in the stream archive. Drink some lotion, thanks. Alright. That's good shit. It's a nice cup of tea. I want some tea, damn it. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second? Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll go get some water. She walks past me and sets the kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms, especially because of her long legs. Oh! Yuri appears elegant and methodical. Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to? Yuri was gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We were just filling the water pitcher. Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? Monica, please mind your own business for once. Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Booble Flirpin Club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's... Wait, what? Why? Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Booble... Alright, none. I mean, damn. Okay. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Booble Flirp. She is different today. What the heck? Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri. Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri, I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Booble Flirp. How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We all have emotions and we can't hide them away. But you can't okay, that feels like a response to my thing earlier about... Ugh. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. Oh my god, please stop with the full house. Full house. You know, Bob Saget bullshit here. No. It was cute. Stop. It was cute. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? I don't have much more commentary for this. I think I've used most of my material, and now the game's repeating itself a lot. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say? Yuri lifts her head. Booble Flirp, I really like being friends with you. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. Friend-zoned. Man. I feel kinda awkward saying something like that, but I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we returned to our classroom. Booble Flurp, do you like oolong tea? Yeah. Anything's fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature on the kettle to 200 degrees. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do anything less when I'm making tea for others, even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. In that case, you'll only be more impressed. Perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out not very hard to me when it's you who's around anyway. That's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Booble Flurp. It's very endearing. Okay, please. It's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with it. Yeah, me neither. I watched Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Booble Flurp, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today? Oh, why is that? It's just a bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over at my desk. Sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I just have back pain from fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is. It's most likely because your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading? Yes, I have terrible reading posture. So that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at our side. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even... How are they doing this without, like, osmosis? Or like, mitosis, or whatever you call it when, like... I don't know what it's called, or whatever. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus on reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I think this is the most words I've said in a stream. God. It's more like just a reading thing. At this point, I'm actually kind of, in the weirdest way, I'm immersed. Is this why you guys making me play this? I use all my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any. Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the page. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad. No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay? Are you sure? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading from it, but as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg.
Please!
Well, in that case, Yuri is already totally focused on reading again. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs to confirm what just happened. Booble Flurp, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's, well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... Yeah, that's all it was. Yeah. Then, You don't need to stop or anything. What? No. I thought... Alright, for a second there, I thought there was gonna be some creepy twist where she was allergic to chocolate. And then, like, when she ate it, you know, she dies. I'm waiting for crap to go south now. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book. But I can tell by her expression that she can't focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her... Why is this... It's just... chocolate. Stop. Stop. Alright, I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and I place it in her mouth. Oh, I just got it. I just got it.
Please, 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 please.
I feel hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. Well, that sudden tonal shift went by so quick that I like adjusted to it immediately. Stop. Well, I can't do this. I can't do this, man. I can't. I can't live. Alright. Yuri, this is why are you guys? Why? That's all I've said this entire stream. Why are you guys doing this to me? Why did you guys make me play this? It's time to share poems. Poople Flurp, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right? Yeah, of course. Okay, thanks. The spell is abruptly broken. I'll take care of the cups. Yeah. Yuri picks up the tea cup from the boy. Fuck. I pick up the bag of chocolate. God damn it. I'm not okay right now, bro. I'm so why would you do this? In the end, we hazily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling that this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring out. Who should I show my poem to for? Bring it to Yuri. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it? Boofurp, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How did you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you that you're the kind of techniques worth practicing. Maybe that's why you did a good job explaining. I really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Oh wait, Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Hot? No. Okay, this isn't how it works, okay? You don't write some words. No, wait, do you? I suppose. I don't know, man. I don't know. Do I look like the kind of guy who knows girls? Okay, we're at a level 3 Adam right now. Level 4 maybe. Level 3.5. Used to what? I don't know. It's fine. Take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer that patience to her. Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy. Are you saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it. I really only write for myself, and besides, people just laugh at me. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today? Yeah, I do. If it's with you. The raccoon. It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing through bread through a guilty snack. My attention was caught by the scuttering of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an ordinary human. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread, my hungry curiosity, the raccoon an urge. I don't think that she's as subtle as... No, I'm not saying... I mean... The moon increments its phase and reflects that much more light off my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited, or perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. This is good. The raccoon is taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Each time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows his excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's. I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Really? Do the poems differ based on how you interact with the different girls? Because it seems... I'm just saying... you know what? Screw it. That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style. Using the poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them. Yeah, if I take that at face value, I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean. Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I want to express myself the way it feels for me to indulge in my more unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I'm usually forced to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them. Why do you keep them to yourself? But because they're embarrassing, and people would make fun of me. Don't you have anything like that, Boobleflurp? Well, yeah, I guess I do. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. I feel like everyone has a little something like that. The best we can do is respect each other and our individualities. This game is too nice. I know it's just gonna kick in at any second here. Even if it's a little difficult sometimes and some things make us uncomfortable. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself. I might be ranting a bit now, but I'm glad that you're such a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. There really aren't many people like you, Boobleflurp. Jesus, man. It feels wrong. That's exaggerating a little bit. It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing, but now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's really a nice feeling, and you're to thank for that. It's nothing really. Yeah, really, it's nothing. Come on. Chill. I'm also gonna save. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Alright, let's get the mundane over with quickly. Hi again, Boobleflurp. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica. Alright, this one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writings? She knows. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented. Yeah, totally. I think that her poems are the most romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen. I notice that too. And when she starts talking about literature, it's like a light bulb turns on inside of her. I wonder... There are 3 girls. Yeah, I can't split that up evenly between 20 words. I'm wondering what would happen if you liked you. Like, did all 3 of them, like, in equal areas or whatever. Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her. Trust me, I've tried. Who knows what's going on in that head of hers? I hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just meant that I wish she didn't keep so much to herself. But still, defending her like that, you must be pretty into her. You completely misunderstood. Calm down, I'm kidding. Besides, I'm pretty sure she's already got a boyfriend. Wait, really? Yeah, fictional one anyway. Monica kind of whispers that last, but I don't. It's just a hunch, but... Well, there's not anything wrong with that. Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, what? Fuck. Is this... That... Okay. We got some... Monica. I did not expect that out of Monica. What? You want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors, flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, an endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating, waveform, squeaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent, like playing chalkboard on a turntable, like playing vinyl on a pizza crust, an endless poem of meaningless. Huh. Okay, I didn't understand it at all until like the last 3 lines kind of get it. It's even more abstract than your last one, huh? I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it. No, I never said that. It's just kind of a thing I've never really seen before, I guess. I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of a poem. It's almost like magic. The way I wrote the lines really short makes it all feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's still hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what a poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as a physical expression or a feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Oh, goddamn. Jesus. I'm not used to speaking this much. By the way. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult... When the game says it's over, it's not? Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking about? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. God damn. It's really late. 12:21. We're on a level 5, Adam. Alert. Sayori. Natsuki. Okay, I just heard my voice kind of refracted through my earbuds somehow. I don't even know how that happened. That's not right. Natsuki, let's do Natsuki. Well, I can admit that's better than the last one. It's nice to see that you're putting in some effort. That's good, but I still don't like this at all. It's trying too hard to be serious. What do you mean by that? Poems don't need to be all deep sounding to express something. It's just going to sound like you're forcing it unless you really don't suck at it. Honestly, don't bother trying to write poems like this unless you're on Yuri's level. Natsuki stops short all of a sudden. Don't tell me. You're not just trying to impress Yuri, are you? What are you talking about? Oh God, they're all getting at it. Okay, so is this like the thing of the game? They all kind of they make you feel terrible. You know Yuri would love this angsty. Just because she has a talented writer doesn't mean I mean. Oh, looks like I'm in trouble. I somehow struck a nerve. Though what I did is beyond me. I am so done with you. Natsuki shoves the poem I handed her back over to me. Take your stupid poem. If you wrote it for someone else, just don't show it to me. Ouch. That's what I get for letting a younger girl step into my business. Jesus. This was a mind reader. I was destined to be in a world of pain from the start. At least Natsuki wasn't really the girl I was trying to impress in the first place. Fuck. So, like, should I start, like, bouncing between different girls through each poem? So that I don't, like, attract suspicion? Is that, like, the gameplay thing? So that they don't all shame me and make me feel terrible? For going after the big titty goth chick. Ooh, I like this one, Booble Flirp. Has some nice feeling in it. I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's? Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both. That's not really helpful, you know. Well, I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad. But that's just why I go by my heart. It makes me feel things, and it must be a cute poem. I'm not sure that's exactly how it works. I wonder if what would happen if I did half Natsuki and half Yuri, because they seem to be the most aggressive ones thus far. Then again, I guess conveying feeling is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place. Yeah, me neither. Ugh. Why don't you at least try giving it some thought? Oh, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet. Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point. Huh? Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind. Well, whatever. Anyways, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? That's the word I'm looking for. Bittersweet. Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad. Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori. Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help give the rain cloud a little hug. And make you a nice happy rainbow. Sayori, that's unexpectedly poetic. It is. Maybe I'm getting better at expressing my feelings after all. Thanks, Booble Flirp. Booble Flirp's presence improves these girls' personalities. It's because I named him such a legendary name, isn't it? You can read my poem now, okay? Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly. But there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe, and I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts in the bottle, all in a row. My collection makes me a lot of friends. Each bottle has starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friends feel a certain way. Down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams. Friends after friends, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my friends go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping. I blow dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty shelf could use some more. My friend looks through my locked front door. Finally, they're all done. I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frantically pull them from the shelf, one after the other, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle. But every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile beneath my feet. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They were supposed to be my friends who aren't mine. They're all shouting, pleading, something, but all I hear is echo, 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 echo inside my head. What? Okay. Holy crap! So Harry, did you really... Of course I did. Did I tell you yesterday I was gonna write the best poem ever? Yeah, but I didn't expect something like this coming from you. Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently. I see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Creepy? Well, not exactly. This is so... Fuck. Maybe it's because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Well, never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it. Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit easier. Sayori was more complex than I thought. Writing is like magic. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? I hope you keep it up. Yeah, writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die. Don't get ahead of yourself. Sayori's always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. Seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. This is about the festival. Well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members. That's a concern of mine as well. Mother... just... Alright, I'm gonna have to like really try and beat this game because I don't want to play it for too many streams. I think my throat's gonna hurt after a while. I mean, my throat's gonna have some serious damage after a while. Now that's a lot of damage. Don't worry so much. We're gonna keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayori's been working on posters and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the event. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. I'm sorry, I thought you heard about it already. We're going to be performing. Performing? Monica! Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event, but the cool part is we're also going to let anyone else come up and recite the poems too. Sayori's putting it on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. Sayori, who's been coloring the poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting those posters up, did you? Well, I did. Do you really think it's going to be that bad of an idea? Well, no. It's not a bad idea. But I did sign up for this, you know. There is no way I'm going to be performing in front of a group of people like that. I agree with Natsuki. I could never in my life do something like that. Imagine it. Yuri shakes her head in fear. Guys, no, Sayori, I understand where they're coming from. Remember when Natsuki and Yuri have never shared their poems with anyone until just a couple days ago? It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a whole room full of people. I guess I kinda overlooked that. So I'm sorry. Hey Zemus. Sorry, I wasn't looking at the chat too much. But, still think we should... Spoilers, Doki Doki dies at the end of Dies at the end of the literature club. Lovely. We're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then it will inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about. Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself. Okay, Jesus Christ, alright. Finding new horizons, and having fun. That's right. I'm gonna have to go, like, watch a Michael Bay film after this, alright? That's how insecure I am about my masculinity right now. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feelings that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And, you know, these two don't seem very sure about it based on their expressions thus far. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, then I know you can do it. Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Aw. Sayori looks worried. I guess it leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit. Well, maybe, but... Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left. Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with. Alright. Phew. Thanks, Natsuki. What about you, Yuri? Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone and else's expectant faces. Hi. I guess I don't really have a choice. Did I just say sigh instead of actually sighing? My reading is getting level 6, Adam. I'm getting to the point where I'm just speeding through this nonchalantly. Alright. Christ. I wonder how many times I've said some form of God and Jesus in this stream. You're the best, Yuri. This club is seriously gonna be the death of me. Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. Wait, is that foreshadow? No, wait. Is that the twist? Please. Please, no. We're going to practice reciting them in front of each other. No way! Monica, this is too sudden. Well, if you can't recite your poems in front of the club, how do you expect to do it in front of strangers? Oh no. Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a bit more comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Now let's see. Monica flips through a notebook to the specific poem she has in her mind for herself. Yeah. She then stands behind the podium. Yeah, don't make Yuri do this. Come on. The title of this poem is The Way They Fly. Monica begins reciting her poem. Her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion Alright, yeah, we're at a level 6 Adam. Level 6 Light Night Adam. Behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is there something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around at me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayuri looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the recitation. The four of us applauded. Monica takes a breath and smiles. That was so good, Monica. Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go now? Oh my god, my throat. Yeah. Everything hurts. Adam, I would have sent you $1 and made some funny meme, but I don't see the money button, so I think I have, like, Streamlabs donations in the description. Yeah, I do. Right? Wait, is that... I think $1 might be the minimum. I'll go next. Wow, Yuri's all fired up all of a sudden. Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands and stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. You can do it, Yuri. It's called After Image of a Crimson's Eye. Yuri's voice shakes as she starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why is she suddenly putting in so much effort? As Yuri gets past the first couple of lines, her voice changes. It's almost like what happens when Yuri gets absorbed into her books. Her quivering words transform into... I hate getting up to do that. I'm trying to resist getting up because it, like, you know, like watching the stream again, like, seems unprofessional. I don't know. Also, I need to pee. This poem is full of twists and turns in the structure that she enunciates with perfect timing. Yeah, actually, I'm just gonna take a quick break. I'm sorry. Tired. Need to really quick. Just do it. Just get water and also pee. All right. So okay. I'm only human. Okay, I'm back. We'll cut that out. I just had to use the bathroom and also just get another glass of water. Finally, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri snaps back into reality and glances around her as if she's bewildered even herself. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not that we didn't want to applaud for her, but we were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back to her seat. Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing. Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Okay, I guess I'm next then. So Yuri hops out of her chair and cheerfully walks to the podium. This one's called My Meadow. Sorry, I giggled. Sorry. It's a lot harder than I thought. How do you guys do it so easily? Try not to think of it like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself, like in front of a mirror or your own head. It's your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see. Okay. Alright. Sayori begins her poem. Somehow it feels like her soft voice was... my voice is... Somehow it feels like her soft voice was made as a We're on a code red, level 10 Adam. Level 10 late night Adam. It's not even 3 o'clock yet. How is this happening? Somehow the poem isn't aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think, is this just like a normal game and you guys are tricking me to keep playing? I'm waiting for something. Yeah. This is what Sayori meant when she said she likes my poems. It's like I get to reach more deeply into someone I thought I knew through and through. Sayori finishes and we applaud. I did it. Good job, Sayori. Even Boobleflurp liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits you really nicely, but it might be that other poems wouldn't work quite as well with that kind of delivery. I don't really understand. In other words, I've seen poems of yours where that sort of gentle delivery wouldn't work as well. They might need a bit more force behind them, depending on what you're reading. Oh, I know what you mean. I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do in front of everyone. The next time, I'm gonna make you pick a poem that challenges you a bit more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know? Okay. Now, who's next? Natsuki? Don't make me go before Boobleflurp. It's not like I can compare to you guys anyways. Might as well let Boobleflurp lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. Okay, I think that as soon as it gets like, if it does get, I'm gonna play for like good 30 more minutes maybe, and if it doesn't get good, I am going to assume I have been goofed by YouTube. Alright, Natsuki, it's fine, I might as well get it over with. But it's not like I have much of a selection on what to read. Just have to go with what I wrote for today. Stand up and step in front of the podium. Everyone has their eyes on me, making me feel terribly awkward. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly confident in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive everyone's applauses anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities and more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then. That just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. Natsuki begrudgingly gets out of her seat and makes her way to the podium. The poem is called... Why are you all looking at me? Because you're presenting. Anyway, the poem is called Jump. Natsuki takes a breath. Once she starts reciting the poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. Her sour attitude disappears a little. While she's still a little unenthused, her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. It's Natsuki's trademark style, and it works surprisingly well when spoken aloud. The words felt like they bounce up and down as if giving life to the poem. Natsuki finishes, and everyone applauds. Even Yuri? Alright, sure, I believe that. Alright, she huffs back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You better not make me do that again. Well, do you at least feel prepared enough to recite a poem in front of other people? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. Put on whatever face I want for other people. But it's just my friends. It's just embarrassing. Aw, that's a surprise, Natsuki. I think it would be the other way around for me. Well, that's just how it is, so... Well, I guess in that case, you won't have much to worry about for the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming, though. Might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, alright? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time what you'll be reciting. Jeez, I should probably find some other poem to recite instead. That's fine, too. It doesn't have to be your own. Alright, pleasantly surprised that you're putting all this effort for the club. Makes me really happy, and she has her happy sprite. The happy sprite where her... I don't even know how the... Where's the breeze cut? Why is her skirt being like... where's the breeze in the room coming for that is lifting the skirt, that is moving the skirt in such motions, alright? This is a weird, impossible angle. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for the day. I know the festival is coming up, but let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. Okay. It's been working out really nicely so far, and I'd like to continue that. As for the festival, we'll finish planning tomorrow, and then we'll have the weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. I can't wait. I can do this. I can do this. Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sayori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it. It's for the sake of the club, and impressing Monica, then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two, always going home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal of it. Must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to that? It's okay, Booble Florp, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. I walk home with Sayori once more. Even though it's only been a few days, a lot of things have already changed. But today Sayori is being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to... I mean, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just someday Yuri asked to walk... let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of question is that? You're kind of pushing me on the spot here. Well... I kind of feel bad for Sayori. I feel like I've been kind of ignoring her. God, I don't want to, like, completely... Is Yuri gonna be affected if I say I walk... Alright. One more day, Alonso? Okay. Alright. Really? Okay, that can't be that bad. I would still walk home with Sayori. Stop! No, screw it. Sorry. You really think I would ditch you for Yuri? But she's so beautiful and smart. Jeez, I already see her at the club every day. But okay, no, don't make it worse. Don't make it so bad. Like, don't diss her. Why? The problem is that, like, the guy, he just, like... I don't like this character. He just, like, the choices are so one-sided. And it's like... I love you and I hate everyone else when you... I'm just respecting tradition, man. I wouldn't just ruin that for you. You're so silly, Booble Florp. Think about me so much one day. Yuri would deserve it if she wanted, so sorry, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. Sorry. Besides, what's the point in speculating something that's never going to happen? The conversation trail. Should I go back? I feel that was incredibly hostile towards Yuri. We're happy too. Then again, the festival is only a few days away. Who knows what will happen? Come on, a few days. You said one more day, right? Alright, well, let's try doing this completely. Yeah. Yes. Oh my god. She's gonna be pissed. Alright, sticky beauty lollipop portrait. Yeah. Eternity, baby. Landscape. Yeah. Agonizing. Uncontrollable. After image. Extraordinary. What? Oh, come on! I should actually save, shouldn't I? Depression. Fuck. Philosophy. Intellectual. Marshmallow. Alright, yeah. Pleasure. Okay. Skirt. Rain cloud. Tenacious. Aura? Yeah. Frightening? Yes. Okay. So, she is going to kill me. Contamination. Oh man. I'm the last one here again. Don't worry, I just walked in too. Were you practicing piano again? Yeah. You must have a lot of determination. Starting this club and then picking up piano. Maybe not determination, but I guess passion. Remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. Oh, remember that the club wouldn't be here if it wasn't for all of you. I'm super happy that you're all willing to help out for the festival too. I can't wait for that festival. It's gonna be great. Huh? Were you complaining about it just yesterday, Natsuki? Well, yeah. I'm not talking about our part of the festival. But it's a whole day of school where we get to play and eat all kinds of delicious food. You sound a bit like Sayori all of a sudden. Monica, do they usually have fried squash? Squid? Squid. That's a pretty specific thing to look forward to. Oh, come on. Are you saying that you don't like squid? A squid being eaten by a kid. Huh. Take notes, Splatoon 3. Alright. You of all people? I didn't say I don't like it. Besides, what do you mean by you of all people? Where's Sayori? Because it's right in your name. Monica. Huh? That's not how you say my name at all. Also that... Oh, Aika. Alright, yeah, I get it. Like Aika-chan. Alright. Oh, so that joke makes no sense in translate. It did to me. Because I played the Aika-chan. Aika-chan, Ika-chan. Ika-chan. Never mind. Let's just focus on our own event for now, okay? Fine. Your reactions aren't as fun as Yuri's or Sayori's anyways. Excuse me. Where's Sayori anyways? Oh, there you are. Sayori is sitting at a desk in the corner of the room, looking down at nothing. I walk over to her. Hey, Sayori. I wave my hand in front of her face. You're spacing out again. Sorry. Don't mind me. You can go talk to everyone else. Is everything alright? Of course. Why wouldn't it be? It just feels like you're a little off. Sorry for assuming things. Jeez, you worry too much about me. I'm fine, see? Sayori shows me a big smile. Don't let me distract you from having fun with everyone. Well, alright. If you say so. I worriedly glance at Sayori before turning back towards everyone else. But the conversation is already dispersed, with everyone back at their usual activities. Maybe I should ask Monica if she's noticed anything about Sayori recently. Since they've been preparing for the festival, they must be spending a lot of time together. I timidly approach Monica, who's shuffling through some papers at her desk. Boobleflurp, what's up? Hey, this might sound a bit strange, but have you noticed anything up with Sayori recently? Anything up with her? Well, in what way do you mean? Maybe I'm reading into it a bit too much, but she seems a bit downcast today. You think so? I can't say I've noticed anything about her. Monica peers across the room at Sayori, who's idly dragging a rubber eraser up and down her desk. Shit, what's wrong with Sayori? Why am I saying her name so wrong? Sayori. Maybe there's something on her mind. But I'm surprised I'm not the one asking you, Bubble Flurp. You certainly know her a lot better than I do. Yeah, but she's never really like this. She's always talked to me about things that bothered her. But this time when I asked her, she was really dismissive. Sorry, I know that's not your problem. I just wanted to ask if you knew anything, so I'll drop now. No, it's important to me too. I mean, I'm also friends with her. I also care about the well-being of my club members, you know? Maybe I'll just try talking to her myself. Are you sure about that? She seems like she wanted to be left alone. Are you sure? Maybe she just had a hard time bringing it up with the person of interest. Okay, I'm reading super quick here. Person of interest. What do you mean by that? I'm saying that maybe the thing on her mind is you, Boo Flurp, me? How on earth would you come to that conclusion? Well, probably shouldn't say too much, but Sayori talks about you more than anything else, you know. Yeah? She's been so much happier ever since you've joined the club. It's like an extra light was turned on inside her. What? No way. Sayori is always like that. She's always full of sunshine. There's not any difference now than it always has been. You're so funny, Booble Flurp. Have you thought that maybe you've always seen her as so cheerful? Because that's just how she is when she's around you. I feel like Yuri is gonna kill me. If I try and... Is he gonna go for it? Oh, no. I think I see where this is going. I said too much. I'm sorry. What do I know anyway? I didn't mean to jump to conclusions. Maybe you should just forget about what I said. I'll try to talk to her, so try not to think about it for now. Alright. Monica smiles meaningfully. I know she said to forget about it, but I already know that I won't be able to get her words out of my head. Monica stands up from her desk and walks across the room to where Sayori is singing. I watch her kneel down to Sayori and gently talk to her, but she's keeping her voice so quiet that I can't hear her from here. I sigh and sit myself down. I know Sayori told me not to worry about her and to have fun with everyone else, but that's impossible to do when she's behaving like this. Exactly how much do I care about her that I'm letting this weigh me down so much? Now it feels like I'm the only one behaving out of the ordinary. This has become kind of a let's read stream. A bad one. But there's nothing I can do besides wait for Monica. Why does it feel like I'm being watched? I glance around the room. Suddenly I notice Yuri peering at me from over a book. But she looks away just as quickly with a flustered look on her face. No, crap. This is happening, isn't it? This is fucking happening. Oh, Christ. I realize that she won't get anywhere like this. I never really seen Yuri approach anyone or start a conversation on her own accord. So I have no choice but to approach her myself. By now it's a bit easier for me to do that. I stand up from my desk and sit in one next to her own. I didn't mean to bother you or anything. Relax, you didn't even do anything, but I could tell that you wanted to be alone with your thoughts. Alone with my thoughts? How were you even able to tell I was thinking about that? Well, it's something that I do a lot, so it wasn't hard for me to spot based on your posture and expression. Not that I was staring or anything. I didn't do anything creepy like that. In any case, I guess you were right. I'm sorry if I caused you any concern. Don't apologize. Your troubles are the only concern of those who willingly share in that concern. Of course, there are certainly those who find the most comfort in keeping to themselves. But if you would prefer to share what's on your mind, then I would be glad to listen. It's really not that big a deal. I was just feeling a bit uneasy about Sayori. Sayori? Yeah, she seemed a bit off today, but when I asked her about it, she didn't want to admit it to me. Oh, fuck. So I can't help but wonder if something's happening to her. Oh, that's quite romantic. Sorry, I didn't mean to say something stupid. It's not that, I just didn't want you to misunderstand. Sayori and I have just been friends for a long time, that's all. I see. Then perhaps it is unusual for her to be dismissive to you about her feelings. Or maybe I'm just reading into it a little too much. Boob left her... I read that as boob left erp. Booble for Flirp. The world is full of meaning, often hidden deep beneath plain sight, and there are many untold stories behind every person, no matter how well you may know them. So you think there might be something behind it after all? I think that Suri is a very complex person. Her mannerisms on the outside don't always match what may be going on in her head. And she may not always know what she wants. I notice her strange behavior today too, and I also feel some concern for her. But in your case, it looked like she was fully... she's gonna kill Sayori, isn't she? She gonna like turn Yandere or whatever. I'm like half expecting the game to go batshit any second. Well, I guess that was the case. Sayori, she really means a lot to you, doesn't she? I guess. But you don't need to put it that way. We're just good friends, that's all. Yuri looks deeply into my eyes. Her expression is gentle and curious, as if she was searching for something. Embarrassed, I avert my gaze. Sometimes a person's mysteries are untold even to themselves. And you, as someone honest and caring, may uncover feelings that you weren't aware were in you. Is she being supportive of this? Of me and Sayori? I can't tell that is... I think that she would be a very fortunate person to have you feel that way about her. Yuri, you're giving me too much credit. I'm a pretty simple guy, so I think I'm pretty good at understanding my own feelings. Not nearly as sophisticated as you. That's not a compliment, is it? It is what it is. Anyway, as long as we're here, why don't we do some reading? Well, as long as you're okay with it. Yeah, I should be taking my mind off this whole thing anyways. Alright. Okay, everyone, Before I know everything is back to normal, everyone goes to retrieve their poems and I do the same. I make eye contact with Monica and she smiles at me. I wonder what she was talking about with Sayori. Alright, let's just kind of breeze through it today. We're pushing 3 hours. Sayori. It's nice, I guess. Come on, I can already tell that you don't like it. Well, you don't need to worry about what I think. After all, you wrote this for someone else, didn't you? Probably Yuri. I didn't write this for anyone specific. That's not really what I meant, though, but it's okay. You're making new friends, just like I was hoping. That makes me really oh, man, I feel so terrible for her. Shit. And you're happy too, right? In this club? Well, of course I am. Good. That's all that matters to me. Thank you, Booble Flirp. Sayori, is there something wrong? Huh? No, nothing. We're just a little tired today. Alright. Just tell me if you need anything. Is she gonna... I'm in a very difficult position here. You can go play with everyone else though now, if you insist. Yay. I'm gonna go home a little bit early today. Sayori, tell Monica I wasn't feeling well, alright? I'll see you tomorrow. Before I can say anything else, Sayori cheerfully walks out of the classroom humming to herself. Yeah, no thanks. You didn't even... Next. Just kidding. Booble Flirp, your writing has only improved in these last few days. Every poem you've shown me has been nothing short of spectacular. I can really feel the emotions. I'm a little envious even. I don't think it even ever came to me this naturally. Yuri, that's the wrong way to put it. This never did come naturally to me, but I've been able to improve so much thanks to you. You're really the example I was chasing after. Oh my god, this game is... Fuck. I feel so guilty. I was just joking around about just like Yuri. I didn't think the game would criticize me for it. I don't know what I expected. I never thought it would feel like this. I remember you mentioning that yesterday. I can't believe you're so good at something and you've never even shared it with anyone. It's kind of a shame. Maybe, but it's not like I really had a choice. What do you mean? Well, Yuri smiles sadly. Booble Flirp. During lunchtime, I eat by myself. Did you know that? It's a great time to find a quiet spot and do some reading. In fact, I always have some books with me. You could say I really enjoy reading. Well, that's one way to put it anyway. But books are so full of amazing and inspiring people. People you want to fall in love with, or people you just know would make a really good friend. Cheerful people who always put a smile on your face, or deep thinkers and problem solvers who discover the mysteries of life. So when you look at it that way, I'm surrounded by friends every day, you know, and those friends don't laugh at me, they don't tease me for spacing out all the time, they don't make fun of my body type, and they don't hate me for acting like I know it all. People say that about you? I'm not a know-it-all, Booble Flurp. It's the opposite. I don't know anything. I don't know how to talk to people. I don't know how to make people see me as normal. I don't even know how to make myself happy. I have all these feelings, and all I can do with them is read and write. But it wasn't until now that I started sharing with you that I really understood what I was missing all this time. But I haven't really done anything. No, that's wrong. Just being patient and respectful. That's really important to me. I know I'm a difficult person, Booble Flurp. I speak too slowly, I second-guess myself all the time, I read too deeply into things, but every time, you've always treated me just like anyone else. It's so rare that I feel comfortable with myself when I talk to others. But that's why every time I talk to you, I just feel really happy. I see. Well, I treat you how you deserve to be treated, Yuri. And if other people don't see it that way, then screw them. I mean, I joined this club hoping I would make friends. No. Oh. Well, I mean, you kind of joined this club because there were cute girls in it, dude. I would say I've had at least one success, wouldn't you? If you put it that way, yeah. We really are friends now, aren't we? Yuri put her head in her hands, but this time she's smiling as she does it. Do you want me to show me your poem? Yeah, I do. Let me get it for you. Ghost Under the Light Part 2. The tendrils of my hair illuminate through the amber glow bathing. It's the same as the other poem. In the distance, a blue-green light flickers. A lone figure crosses its path, a silhouette obstructing the eerie glow. My heart pounds. The silhouette grows. Closer. Was this the same last time? Closer? I open my umbrella, casting a shadow to shield me from visibility, but I am too late. He steps into the streetlight. I gasp and drop my umbrella. The light flickers. My heart pounds. He raises his arm. Time stops. The only indication of movement is the amber light flickering against his outstretched arm. The flickering light is in rhythm with the pounding of my heart, testing me for succumbing to this forbidden emotion. Have you ever had a ghost feeling warmth before? Giving up on understanding, I laugh. Understanding is overrated. I touch his hand. The flickering stops. Ghosts are blue, green. My heart is amber. Wait, did the music change? But instead of taking it from me, she looks away. Do you dislike it? No, of course not. I just don't really know how I should respond. Despite Yuri's poems usually being cryptic, it wasn't hard to figure out what this one was about. Also, this clearly isn't the poem Natsuki said she wrote about, meaning I'm probably the only one she showed this to. I don't know if I'll be able to explain this one. That's fine. I understand this one. Yuri's having even a harder time speaking than usual. Does this one mean a lot to you? Yuri nods. I'm not really good with words, but I'm happy that you shared it with me. So thank you, and I hope we keep spending time together. Wait, what? This is like the first one I don't entirely get. Was she... Alright, okay. Despite my inability to make eye contact, I see a faint smile emerge on Yuri's lips. I once again try to hand the poem back to her, but instead Yuri gently takes my hand and pushes them back towards me. I hesitate in response to her warm touch. The poem is... Once again, Yuri fails to complete... Oh, it was a love poem. I think. Yuri fails to form a complete sentence. You mean I can keep it? Yuri nods. I'd love to. Again, Yuri faintly smiles as if she doesn't want me to notice. You always make me feel nice. I know I'm not good with people, but I hope that I can return the favor sometime. Yeah, don't worry. I think you do a good job. Yuri finally turns back towards me. I guess we should move on before Monica says something, but I'm sure we can talk again later. Yeah, I'm sure we will. With that, Yuri timidly smiles at me, and I return to my seat so I can put her poem away. Who should I show my poem to next? Monica. Hi, Booble Flurp. Have you thought about what you want to submit to perform at the festival? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of other people, I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure, but whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Anyways, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hands. Your style's gone so refined, Booble Flurp. Yuri's been teaching you a lot of things, haven't she? Well, I guess so. Yeah, I've been noticing how much time you spend with her. I think I've heard her say more words these past couple days than she's talked in the whole year. Not sure how you did it, but that's pretty impressive. Well, she just needed some patience and a way to talk about all the things in her head, I guess. I'm still getting the hang of it myself. You're certainly putting in a lot of effort. You must really like her. That's... It's awfully suspicious, you know. Spending time with her in clubroom every day, reading that edgy novel with her. Well, I just feel bad that she has a hard time socializing. It makes me want to make sure she doesn't spend all her time alone. Besides, the novel isn't too bad either, you know. Alright, I get you. Just be careful, alright? I know that Yuri isn't used to opening herself up. So if something bad happens while she's vulnerable, then it could be really hard for her. Her books aren't a total escape from reality. They're just a bandage. You say that like I'm going to hurt her. Sorry, I didn't mean that. If anything, she might accidentally hurt herself. Jesus. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders earth, the lady who knows everything, a beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little help, knowing the legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and a forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes, and I find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend does not exist. And with a breath she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Fuck. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of thing that give life meaning, not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kinda on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical, because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in this club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know better than that. Better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional. Yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid that it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you're 3. We're almost done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you just say something strange right now? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating is a common foreshadowing. That something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you pick the time she's not feeling well. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First off, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Huh? That curious expression coming from Yuri of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. Need a lot of them and different flavors. Can you handle all that by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can, guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know. And now Natsuki's pouting too. Jeez, even I can't tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can also be a good leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. That just leaves you, Boobleflorp, the one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You can always help me out as well. I would be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting that I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to such a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I can give to you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice. And you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyways. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Boobleflorp might not like to be around if you can only make her out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Boobleflorp to... What are you saying? I will be extremely meticulous work, and baking isn't. Just what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Boobleflorp to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the time to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested. You literally just said, I am surprised at well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez, can we just settle this already? Yeah, Boobleflorp, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Well, in that case, everyone looks straight at me. Of course I'm gonna go with... I'm worried about Sayori, alright? I mean, if it's gonna be anything, I think I'd prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica just said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? No, sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? I guess... This word should... Yuri? Well, it'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No, I was just saying... So you'll be helping Yuri then, Boobleflip? Yeah. That's what I'm going to do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. Okay. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I would be fine. Okay. Alright, I need to go. Real quick. Check something. Alright, back. So is that everything we need to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? Well, excited might not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a bit. Do you feel the same way, Boobleflip? Me? I guess you can see I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? Natsuki? What? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Boobleflip picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea, and nothing I do for this event will ever compare to that. So, I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. If you're gonna try to cheer me up all of a sudden. No, I'm not really good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up might be far out of her own comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Seems like this game is just kicked in. Is this it? Is this like the disturbing part? They're really getting kind of more... Fuck. Alright, I don't know. At this point, I don't know what's happening. No, I kind of appreciated it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing, but I'm going to say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are going to be the best part of the whole event. I believe you. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best, but with that, there's nothing more for today. So I guess it's time for us to head out. Alright, let's get out of here then. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Natsuki out the door as they chat between each other. I turn around. Sorry, I just realized I don't have any way of contacting you this weekend. Oh, you're right. I can't believe that's in my mind. Should I give you my phone number? I think that would be the best way, yes. Alright then. Yuri and I exchange phone numbers. Okay. And I'll be stopping by your house on Sunday. My house? Is that a problem? No, not at all. I just thought that I would be the one going to your house since I'm the one helping you. I suppose that makes sense, but if you don't mind, I think I would prefer going to your house. Alright, in that case it won't be a problem. I decided not to press Yuri for a reason. It's not like it should matter much either way. Alright. So I'll need to make sure my room is clean. I hope I managed to make myself useful in some way. I'm not nearly as creative a person as you are. Don't underestimate. I'm so tired, man. I can't even read this right. I'm just like, don't underestimate yourself, Booble Flurp. I think that will make a very productive team. Even if you only chose me because you felt bad or something. Wait, you don't actually think that, do you? I don't know. It's difficult to come up with another reason you may have chosen me. You're forgetting the one with the most common sense, just because that's what I wanted to do. But Yuri thinks to herself with extremely Wait. What did she say? I'm sorry. Even if you only chose me because you felt... Shit. Extremely... You're overthinking this. You wanted me to point out when you're overthinking, right? I didn't realize. I'm telling you, I want to. That's all there is to it. Do you believe me? Yuri thinks really hard again. She looks straight into my eyes for a long while. I believe you. As if it took her tremendous effort, Yuri finally says that and relaxes her expression. And I'm really looking forward to Sunday. Yeah, I am too. After that exchange, I make my way out the door and Yuri follows. I can't believe this. Yuri's gonna be coming to my house on Sunday? Even though I would have preferred to do this with Sayori, my anxiety still shoots through the roof. I guess I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point. But who knows what might end up happening when we're outside at school. She even told me she was looking forward to it. I shake my head. Why do I feel nervous that Sayori finds out about this? It's not like we feel that way about each other. Besides, like Monica said, this is about the club. I have nothing to worry about. If I just go with it, then I'll have a good time. Oh no, I'm feeling it. I'm getting a little uncomfortable. It's already Sunday. I've been getting increasingly anxious about the Yuri stuff going on. Guys. I've been streaming for 3 hours and 20 minutes. What are you guys doing to me? I'm very intrigued. I could do a stream of this tomorrow. Like, I feel like if we do it, I feel like at this point I'm just waiting for it to happen and then I'm gonna stop right away. I feel like I might have a better time if I do it tomorrow or something. Just... I don't know. No, you know what, let's just keep going until... Screw it. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. Yuri's clearly an introvert and also an intimate person in general. There's no doubt that she'll open up a little bit when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, we've been texting occasionally. She was extremely apprehensive at first, but it wasn't long before I was already learning more about her. But putting Yuri aside, I haven't heard a thing from Sayori since she left the club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've been worried about her in the back of my mind between what Sayori said and what Monica said. Is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? I decide to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door and before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a fairly habit of simply entering each other's house. That's actually really cute because for the longest time, I had a couple friends on my block that, we just kind of, we got so used to each other that we just, kind of come over, knock on the door, and just hang out, whatever. We didn't, have to call and set up crap. It's a little bit, that's nice, I like that. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up on her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Booble Flurp. Alright. Okay, I thought for a second there I was a little bit freaked out. The house is quiet line is what made me a bit paranoid. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is a mess as it always has been. As it always has been. Oh man, I'm sleepy. I am two, like, levels away from just, like, passing out on stream. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I ended up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided that last meeting. Monica told me. It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. But what about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Also, it's just me and Yuri then. Alright. Oh no. What's happening here? I'm just so ready. I thought for a second it was gonna happen, like that was gonna be the moment. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. I was ready. I wanna stop. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I'm worried about her though. I finally get to the point. I just wanted to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When there's something wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Boobleflurp. Huh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? Did the music just change? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have even been thinking of, okay, now it's happening. Now it's happening. Is this it? Please let. I'm actually kind of hoping for it. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now, but this is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this, so tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Boobleflurp. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? You're really gonna make me say it, aren't you, Boobleflurp? I guess I'd have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Shit. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like, and that's why I just want to make everyone happy without anyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. No shit, me too. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept... Is this the moment? I keep asking that, and I think it just jinxes it to prolong it by 30 minutes, so maybe I shouldn't. How is it possible that Sayori kept this from me the entire time that I've known her? Did she really want so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend, because if I knew, I would have done everything I could to support you, even if there's only so much that I could do. I would have tried a bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, Boobleflurp. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you would have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it also feels like a bat being swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in the club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wants to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. Fuck. God damn. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, Boobaflip. There's nothing. Nothing. I shouldn't have chose that name. This scene is way too serious for that name. Nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everything could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish. And I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. And now you came here, and I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments. Because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grab Sayori's shoulders. This time I pull her into a tight embrace. Boobaflip. Sayori, I don't care if you feel selfish. I am really happy that you convinced me to join the club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I make friends with everyone else, then that's just a bonus. But please never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. Boobaflip. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being wrapped around her, Sayori's arms remain at her side. She starts sobbing next to my ear. No, don't do this to me. Please don't do this, Boobaflip. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want for her to know is that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, then you'd better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, Boobaflip. Oh, Jesus. The only time I'm not feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. I hurt myself today to see if I still feel. Okay, I can't even like joke about that. This is really heavy. This isn't exactly what I was expecting. It said psychological horror and wait, did they only put that tag there because Yuri's into that stuff? Your hugs are so warm. That's really scary too. Never mind. Maybe this is gonna get a bit messed up. I'm just expecting her like to go Zolgo on me any moment. As she does so, I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow. Yeah. It's going to be fun, right? Yeah. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? That's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be one where I have other plans. Maybe I should just cancel. No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I really wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, you want to come along and help out? It would be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if that would be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand. But I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. See you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it. Damn. I might. It's too late for me, and at night for me to even make jokes. I say goodbye to Saria and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself feeling uneasy. Oh, yeah, no, you and me both, buddy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri's about to come over to... I would barely even remember that at that point. Jeez. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely gonna have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. Wait, what does she wear? Okay. Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for a long time? No, I just got here, but I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried on my way home. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decided to ignore it. Anyways, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. Did you manage to find everything I asked for you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right. I'm sure it will be fine. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. I cleaned it out. I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. No, it would be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. That would be even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. I'm sorry. I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. She puts both her hands firmly in her lap. Wait, what was in the drawer? Making sure she's keeping track of him. So, should we get started? Yes. Okay, this is... I'm not really... I'm out of it right now. I'm not really interested in this part, okay? I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. Oh, wow, I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course, I want to help take our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop by just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? It makes me feel relieved. And kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be anxious. You can relax a little. Relax? I brought something for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah? Like what? Let's see. Yuri rummages through bags. She pulls out a few candles and a wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way here, so I happen to have these in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use the candles to light the room. Okay, I didn't even comprehend half the stuff she just said. I think it's getting a bit too late for this. In fact, I think maybe I'm done here. I don't know. I might just want to continue it tomorrow. Oh, okay. Oh, I had the chat box minimized. I see Iwan was protecting me from spoilers. You are a good man. I see. I got up to like go and check some sounds, and I minimized. Oh, I didn't minimize it, but I hid it behind. I clicked a window before then because I had to turn off my mic, and then it covered it, and I didn't even notice. That was convenient. And now I'm gonna just close the chat real quick before whoever spoiled it comes back. But now I can't read the rest of the chat here. I'm really tired. I'm sorry that I couldn't make it to like the spooky parts, but I guess that means that there'll be more of a wide audience tomorrow to like see it. I'm so tired. I just have a feeling it's gonna get messed up any second now. It's gonna kick in. Me and Yuri are gonna be like talking about cleaning rooms, and then she's gonna be like, like she's gonna like turn into a monster. That's also a metaphor. It's a metaphor from one of her poems. Anyways. Yeah, I saved right. Yeah, I saved alright, cool. I'm sorry that maybe tonight's stream wasn't that interesting because of this, but I'll upload this to the archive tomorrow. Have a good night, everyone. Thank you for tuning in. This might actually top Cave Story Part 3 for my longest stream, which is great. Maybe Part 2 was my longest stream. I don't remember. All I know is that I'm more tired than I was then, probably because I just got done with a really tough school week. And this stream actually really helped a lot. I've been looking forward to this like all week because I've been just exhausted. I've been exhausted. If you couldn't tell, I don't think tomorrow's will be as long, but I'll make sure to play some more of this. Thank you all for tuning in. God, I need to
Sleep. I need to sleep.